with a very not equal overreaction.
These pardons are sick. They are offensive. They are un-American.
This is one of the most egregious, despicable acts in American history.
This is textbook authoritarian takeover 101.
I knew I should have taken that class. And not majored in submissive liberal crying 101. Oh. Is it an abuse of pardon power? I don't know. But that is his constitutional power. Again, for some reason, we have given presidents the power of a king. And then we say, oh, by the way, like, with that power, you're not going to get all, like, kingly and shit on us, right?
That's part-time host and occasional funny man Jon Stewart calling out Democrats and establishment media for their incessant hypocrisy and fear-mongering about Donald Trump and the Republicans. Welcome to Nurk News, I'm Nurkish, and it looks like it's one of those rare times when the left goes so far that even liberals like Jon Stewart are forced to point out their lies, which have been almost too many to count since the start of President Trump's second term. Here's Stewart slamming top Democrats and the media for doing the only thing they know how to do: try to terrify Americans into doing what they want them to.
The return to 1600 Trumpylvania Avenue was as disorienting and chaotic as I imagined. But then we had a weekend. Serenity now. And we can finally catch our breath, begin to move forward with intentionality. Namaste.
Friday night massacre.
Late Friday night purge.
A chilling purge.
The Purge.
Ah! Trump has ushered in the purge! I, for one, will take full advantage. Although, just in case I'm misinterpreting, what is this purge about exactly?
Breaking news, the mass firing of government agency watchdogs.
Trump fired at least 17 inspectors general.
No! He got rid of 17 inspectors general. That only leaves no one knows how many now. I have no idea. What Trump did violated the law. He can't just fire these people.
Title V, Section 403 of the U.S. Code, federal law, an inspector general may be removed by the president.
What? So what's the purge? What's the Why do I have an axe?
There is a specific law that requires notice, 30 days, and a statement of reasons, substantive and detailed rationale.
What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, apparently you can fire them, but you have to give them 30 days notice. Oh, so that's what we're upset about? No! You can do it, but not in that font! That's Hitler's font!
You know, just like Bill Maher, Stewart only seems to see the problems of big government when a member of the opposing party is holding office. I mean, kudos to him for acknowledging it, but the expansion of executive power has been something conservatives have been complaining about for decades. None of this should come as a surprise because it's no secret that Democrats have no impulse control and can't delay gratification. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time that they've done something for short-term gain that later bit them in the butt when Republicans took power and wielded it against them.
Look, we are facing a deluge of these executive actions, and certainly we must be prepared for those most vulnerable to the consequences of these actions. But the "this is all fascist" argument has become almost a reflex for the left.
Donald Trump promised to be a dictator on day one, and he's carried that forward through the entire week.
5 days into this administration, the abuse is already rampant.
On a fascism scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being peak fascism, how would you rate Trump's first week?
Scale of Mussolini to the Holocaust. I would say it's not fascism. Do I not understand what fascism is? Republicans control the House, the Senate, the executive, and the judiciary. And just about every move that has been made till this point, we have granted them electorally. It's our f***ing fault. And the constant it's just our fault. And the constant drumbeat of encroaching fascism will erode the credibility we will need if, hopefully if, and not when, it hits. But the truth is that for now, his most objectionable actions have taken place almost entirely within our designed democratic system. There was no authoritarian end run, no royal edicts. This shit happened to us as designed.
I've got to admit that it is a little funny how the party that claimed to love and protect democracy can't seem to handle the system working as intended. I mean, it's just like Stewart pointed out. Despite all their hysterics about Trump being a threat to democracy, it was their beloved system that got him elected and allowed him to wield so much power. Which puts Democrats in a weird situation where they need to crap or get off the pot. Because at the end of the day, it's either Stewart is right and the system is healthy and working as intended, or it's so flawed and has been from its inception that its own mechanisms led to its inevitable downfall. Which raises the question of why use the system